And it has been. I mean, we'll get into some of these considerations in a moment, Chris. But just briefly talk me through that, because from like I say, looking from the outside in, it seems to have been an explosion in one sense of where you guys have come out from the blocks. I know it's the old cliche, isn't it? It's the overnight success that took 10, 15 years to build. But from that 2015 kind of prototyping hitting the market and starting to have the brand of Realwear around, fast forward 5 years, I've seen you guys working with a number of big companies. I've seen, and the case studies always seem to be bleeding edge case studies. Just talk to us a little bit about where that evolution has been in the last few years.
Well, I think we launched Realwear with not prototypes, but with real devices. We had done 7 prototypes leading up to Realwear's launch in the product company. So a lot of that groundwork was done prior. So when we came out with Realwear, 2018, we launched the first HMT1 product, which is, find one here, looks like this. This is our HMT1, this is our mainstay device. That was launched, actually, probably 2017, I forget now, time flies. And it's been a bit of a lift to convince people, or to have people convince themselves that they should adopt this new technology and put away the old technology. And to be fair, it's never just been about the headset. One's had to build up the whole ecosystem of software solutions, integration into the enterprise for security in the IT departments, and all that has taken a long time. And so I guess we had good success in the early days compared to other companies in this area. We were all shipping low volume because it's a brand new technology. It's taken a while to adopt. But I think the combination of things happened in the last year. Obviously, COVID came along. If anyone did notice, it was there. But at the same time, we had just finished putting to bed a lot of the basic infrastructure that would allow our headset to scale. And that means making sure it was secure on an enterprise network, making sure the IT people would accept this and say it's okay. Historically, Android devices have not been welcome in the enterprise because they're viewed as not secure. So we were doing a lot of that work to bolster the security and make this thing deployable before COVID came. And so we were starting to see an uptick in our acceptance, where companies, they bought 5 or 10 to try them out in the innovation lab, and then they went to the 50 or so to start doing pilot runs in the field. And then after that, the next step is typically a larger scale deployment. And you're getting to that point because then you get called by the security groups and the IT groups, who now get handed these devices to manage, and they go, "What? This is not the same as all my other devices? No, don't bother me." So we got to that point where we could talk eye to eye with the security groups and say, yes, this is a device you can manage, it works. But the adoption was still slow, just because of new technology. Then COVID hit. And one of the things we've been telling everyone for a long time is hands-free work, remote work. Frontline workers can be there transmitting video over to the back end and getting a lot of remote work done. And before COVID, everyone said, yeah, we get it, we'll get round to it. And then once COVID hit and travel bans happened, everyone said, you still got that remote work thing? We need it right now. We need it in volume right now because our people can't travel anywhere. So last year was actually a very good accelerant for us. And we were able to accelerate because we'd been doing all the groundwork before that. And so we were able to propel forward. And it has been a good year. And I think we've seen a lot of companies adopt larger numbers of our devices, and it becomes the new way of work.